Bro, this man was literally, somehow he ran them over. He made it home to fucking play MLB and stream for his YouTube audience.
When rejection ends in death. Video by Mori. Let's check this out.
See, this right here is what lack of does to a motherfucker. Now, two teen girls, they say, were killed by an alleged teen stalker who reportedly ran them down in a Jeep. And here, right here, as we can see, is the greasy, slimy...
He looks like someone that will do such a thing. Like, seriously, he really looks like someone that will do that. I'm not even surprised that I'm seeing this picture because... Let's continue.
Disgusting motherfucker who decided to run them over because, well, apparently according to the story, because I typically read articles before I record, or at the very least look into it, this guy right here was rejected, bro, by one of these girls. Now, the reports I've seen...
Bro ran over two girls because he got rejected. Like, I just want you guys to sit down and actually take in everything that's coming now. He got rejected and decided to end their lives. Like, fellas, look, in life, you will be rejected a number of times. And this is not how you solve it at all. This guy needs to be put in jail. The keys to that cell needs to be thrown away. Like, he needs to be locked up forever. Like, he shouldn't see sunlight ever in his life again.
Have not yet identified which of the two girls this guy was rejected by. I mean, not that that really makes a difference, but according to reports, he was targeting one of these girls, right? With his car. He was, I'm not sure how fast he was going, but based off of what I was reading, these two girls who were best friends, or friends at the very least, were riding e-bikes in a 25-mile-per-hour community, like a suburb. And this guy was going well above that because a witness to the event after the crash only saw one body on the road, which was obviously one of the girls here in this photo. And he said he didn't see any other body until he made it all the way down the street and saw the other body, which was the other girl, laying down on the pavement in shambles. I mean, good God, you see, ladies and gentlemen, what some dudes are willing to do and how far some of them are willing to go in order to get access to a girl of which doesn't want them.
Welcome back. This is a very
Yeah, fellas, come on. Seriously. If she doesn't want you, it's fine. Move on. Just keep it stepping. Like, don't let your ego lead you to something like this. Because if you think, like, what did he gain after doing this? There's nothing to gain. Bro felt embarrassed or somehow and thought, okay, this is how I'm going to solve the issue. Like, seriously, gents, if you are someone that cannot take rejection, then just don't date. Don't approach anyone. Just live alone. Just be alone for the rest of your life. Because not every single person that you're going to approach and ask out is going to say yes. Like, we all know ourselves. If we know who the type of person that you are, don't approach anyone. As simple as that. Because this is really crazy.
tragic story. Two teenage girls were killed in a hit and run in New Jersey. A 17-year-old driver has been charged with first-degree murder for their deaths. And now, friends and family are claiming the suspect had been stalking one of the girls for months. Eric Sean has these disturbing details for us. Hi, Eric.
Yeah. And before we actually get into it, right? Watch what's going to happen. He's going to go into court, and they're probably going to bring in the what's this topic of mental health, that bro is not right in his head. He has mental issues or something like that. No. Okay, so when he approached these girls, or one of these girls, to ask her out, he didn't have any mental issues when he asked this girl out. But only after he takes their lives, now mental issues is a thing.
That it is, Dana. The 17-year-old suspect faces 2 counts of first-degree murder after he allegedly mowed down those 2 teenage girls. one of those girls he allegedly had stalked for months.
And guys, what makes this story even more sickening is the fact that one of these girls, I'm going to get into the article soon because I know you guys like when I actually get into the texts, but one of them reported that this guy was stalking her for months and that this guy actually pulled up to her house and was sitting in his car for months, for 3 months approximately, outside of her house. She reported it. She even went as far as getting a restraining order because she was just that in fear of her life. She knew that this guy was up to no good and that the possibility.
No. In front of a house for 3 months. Like, did the police not do anything? Wow.
Of her getting hurt or assaulted or killed one day was very real. And guess what the cops did, guys? Not a goddamn thing. Now, as a
The police officers that she called that were handling that case in the beginning, they need to be arrested as well. There is no way that I call the police. I see a threat in front of my house. I call the police, right? And they do nothing about it. And then a few months later, I'm gone. Shh. Like, listen, this needs to be like every single police officer needs to take note of this incident right here. The next time someone calls you and they see a threat, wherever it may be, you take it seriously. Because if they just arrested him or did anything, they would still be alive. Yeah, I know that we still need to blame the teenager for driving over them. But if the police actually did what they were supposed to do in the beginning, they would still be alive.
According to the New York Post, obviously, once again, they start off by saying New Jersey teen girls killed in quiet suburb by alleged stalker who ran them down in a Jeep. She made complaints and nothing was done. Quote, 2 teenage girls were mowed down and killed Monday in leafy Cranford, New Jersey by a hit-and-run driver who had allegedly been stalking one of them. The 2 17-year-old Cranford high school students, Maria Niotis and Isabella Salas, were riding on an e-bike together around 5:30 p.m. when a black 2021 Jeep with tinted windows rammed into them, according to authorities and local reports. Both girls later died at the hospital. And here, as you can see from the news reports, right, the helicopter aerial view of the community with everybody coming out to check out what the hell happened, right? This was a pretty quiet community, they say, in Cranford, New Jersey, right? And with me, as you guys all know, I'm from Jersey myself. I can see that this is pretty close to Essex County. It's in Union City. I can see on the map that it's, based on these images, a pretty quiet community, a pretty quiet suburb, you know, looks pretty scenic in my opinion. And typically with cities like this in New Jersey, crime rate is pretty low, you know. I'm on the Google Maps here, smaller town, I'm probably sure it's a middle class suburban community, you know, mixed family community. So like the fact that this even happened in a community like this probably caught everybody off guard. Like this is why in whatever community you reside in, wherever you are in the world, you always have to keep your head on a swivel and you can't rely on cops to save you. Cops don't prevent crime, they just react to it, unfortunately. And again, for reference, here are the 2 girls. I mean, good guy, you know the messed up thing about New Jersey? It's the fact that in Jersey, they make it so hard for law-abiding citizens, although cops and criminals have guns, and politicians with their security guards, the overwhelming majority of the population are not legally able to conceal carry without going through tons of paperwork. And in fact, it can take up to a year just to get your own gun license in the state of New Jersey in certain cases. And they're gonna want to interview your...
Yeah, before we continue, it's something that he just said. The cops don't stop crime, they just react to it. Yeah, but at the same time, that is a very quiet neighborhood because we know that in good areas, the police are more likely to show up when you call them and do something about it. So why wasn't anything done? Did they just look at the kid and be like, oh, yeah, yeah, he's not a threat, and just leave it.
Neighbors, you know, you're probably gonna have an interview with a sheriff. You're gonna have to go through extensive training and all these background checks, right? Which is pretty good, but the average person in New Jersey or in states like just doesn't have the time, the money, the effort to even go through that 6-month to 1 year process. And then that's assuming you even are able to get a concealed carry license, which I hear is very rare in New Jersey, especially for a 17-year-old. I don't even think that's legal, but even if you are legally able to get a gun license in New Jersey, correct me if I'm wrong, you literally can't even leave your own house with your gun without it being deconstructed and put in some type of special lockbox so that you can travel with it. So basically, if you ever get attacked or jumped and that gun is with you in your car, it's pretty much useless, bro. So I just gotta say, as a person from Jersey, bro, the self-defense laws in that state is just complete and utter garbage, bro. Hot donkey shit. You report a stalker to the police, they do nothing. You get a restraining order, they do nothing. You get a gun or carry a knife with you longer than a specific amount of inches in the state, you go to prison just for trying to defend yourself. You get a felony charge, but the criminals, police officers, and the rich all get to arm themselves, while regular individuals are pretty much left out here defenseless, just hoping and praying a weird, crazed psycho does not think to take their life one day. However, the article goes on to say that a 17-year-old boy from Garwood...
Okay, so then it's the state, the police, and that 17-year-old. All of them are responsible for this 2 teenagers' deaths.
A small borough next door to Cranford was arrested near the crash scene, and on Wednesdays, authorities said he was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder. However, the crazy thing about this story, sudden twist of events, apparently this guy who ran these 2 teenage girls over is a YouTuber. On YouTube, I'm pretty sure his channel is going to get terminated after this video. His name is Vinny Bat 118, and he literally talks about the entire situation. Well, not the entire situation, but like somebody just said in the video, you could say, rest in peace, Isabella and Maria, you monster. Yo, people are saying, how did you get bail money? Like, bro, this man was literally, somehow he ran them over. He made it home to fucking play MLB and stream for his YouTube audience. Like,
arrest him, throw away the key, don't feed him. Like, he shouldn't see sunlight ever again in his life. Like, keep him in a dark room forever. This is a sicko. This guy is sick. You just took 2 people's lives and you go back home like it's nothing and you start playing games. How? What type of person are you? Yeah. If they bring in mental illness in the court case, bring back this video. They should see that this guy is not suffering from any mental illness at all.
what?
Same kid who hit the 2 girls.
No, but I might not even start it.
Wow.
I'm gonna give this until 10:30. If people keep flooding my chat, I'm ending the stream.
Bro, stop selling. Let him start it.
So, this story is really creepy to me. How do you kill 2 people, right? You run them over so callously, and then you just hop on like YouTube stream to stream MLB, bro.
Exactly.
Like, he's gonna be talking about this pretty soon, but I just want to prep you guys to understand the psychology of the person we're dealing with here.
It has been a fun, long run. But I need to explain some things that have happened over the past few days. And I'm not going to talk much about it, but in a neighboring town,
Okay.
unfortunately, 2 girls were killed in a hit-and-run crash.
No,
I
no,
like
no,
how
no,
he's
no, no,
reading
no,
the
no, no,
story
no, no,
already.
no, 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 no. No, you missed a very important information there, my guy. You're supposed to say you did it. Don't say 2 girls were hit and run. No. You need to confess. Brother, how is he so calm? See, like, this needs to be taken very seriously, because every single time they take people to court for doing such heinous crime, they get a light sentence. Look how calm this guy is after taking the lives of 2 people. Look how calm, even taking the life of 1 person. Look how calm he is. Nah, no. He deserves what's coming his way. Life in prison. As long as he's alive, keep him inside. Like this they need to make an example out of him. Seriously.
Telling the story as if he wasn't the person who literally ran them over, bro.
Exactly.
Like in a neighboring town from a third-party person who ran somebody else over who had no idea a speeding car was coming to them. They later died of their injuries after being ran over, like as if he isn't the one who did it himself. It's actually pretty sick.
There has been a lot of misinformation going on over the internet. But I will say this. I wish my sincerest condolences to those 2 girls
Bro,
lost
shut the
in that tragic accident. Okay? It is an absolute unfortunate situation, and there's more to the story that you're not getting. But when the time comes, I will explain it in greater detail.
No.
I'm not authorized to talk about the whole thing. I'm not going to give you any more information.
No. No. If you were not going to talk about it, then you were not supposed to go on live. And you were supposed to just stay quiet. The fact that you're speaking about it now, you're supposed to just spill the tea and say that you did it.
I will say this, okay? Making threats against my family will not be tolerated.
Okay, well, now he's accusing...
Oh, okay. So what are you going to do? The ride is also over. Bro, you were a threat to those girls' lives. And now you are saying that threats to your life will not be tolerated. See how sick this guy is in his head.
One of the 2 girls of which he killed of making threats towards his family, which warranted him, I suppose, in his mind to run one of them over, or 2 of them. I mean, I'm sure he saw two women, 2 girls, 2 young ladies on an e-bike, and he thought that running both of them over would be the logical idea for these supposed threats to his family. Interesting.
My cousin has received hateful messages over social media about this whole spiel. And he's had to unfollow me on everything because of this whole drama.
He's now calling it
Your
drama.
entire family needs to stay away from you. You're a sicko. Like, bro. Like, how are you concerned about your family after being a threat to other people's families? Bro, what's wrong with you?
I mean, Gen Z is just down bad, bro. Apparently, this guy's 17 as well. And of course, the comments are saying, rest in peace to those 2 17-year-old girls that you stalked, ran over, murdered, and tried to escape from. Whoever released the lunatic from custody needs to be fired immediately. Exactly. He was just charged with 2 counts of murder per Union County, New Jersey prosecutor's office. Dude is literally a murderer. In this video, he basically confessed it and alluded to the fact that he will be okay because he has family who are police. Truly horrible person. I hope this video is included as evidence.
I really think there needs to be more done to address mental health in this state.
What did I just tell you? Mental health is going to be brought up in this case. Like, there is no way that mental health is going to be the reason why this guy doesn't see the inside of a prison cell. There's no way. Look at this guy. He's speaking like nothing happened. But for some reason, after he committed this crime, now mental health is the thing, right? Now we bring in mental health, right? So we're basically saying that you can take someone's life, go into court and just say, my brain is fucked up. And they'll let you go.
Because, you know, I don't even know how to explain this, dude. I've been bullied, ridiculed, and stuff over false allegations, okay?
There
you deserve
it is.
it, brother.
Bullying. Here comes the bullying excuse. So these 2 girls are somehow, I suppose, from the same high school or the same community, linked to rumors of bullying that this guy may have received.
Over this whole thing about things that have happened in the past, there's more to this story. It'll come out in the future.
Honestly, I really don't care what kind of bullying he received. I mean, there's just no justification for, you know, basically murdering two girls who may or may not have participated in this bullying, likely digital or verbal online. I mean, good God, bro, just like log off social media. Holy fucking shit. And genuinely, I hope he gets charged as an adult. He's 17, not sure when he's turning 18. He's basically a grown man now. He's a full man. So in my opinion, he needs to face grown man consequences. So ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. This story's still up in the air. Obviously, there still needs to be an investigation. This guy's gonna have his court date. I mean, if there's video footage of this guy running these two girls over, you know, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be Ring doorbell camera footage of his vehicle, make and model, license plates, the two girls, the whole shebang, right? It's gonna be there. I think it's an open and closed shut case, and whatever reasonings or justifications he has in his mind for why he did what he did, it really doesn't matter, bro. You committed felony murder, and that's that, bro. Cold-blooded, premeditated, first-degree murder. He's cooked. It's over. GG.